Hi everyone, welcome back to Craft Time. Today we're working on the letter I for ice cream. So get out all your craft supplies and your templates and let's get started. Let's take a look at what we need today to start our ice cream craft. In front of me I have a piece of construction paper. You can have any color really, I just wanted blue for my backing. As well as I have some brown paper bags and a bunch of different scrap paper colors. So I have some pink, some tan, blue, green, purple, another shade of green that looks like mint, some lighter blue, some yellow. I found some gold paper, some red, some stickers, and then some patterned paper as well. I have a napkin and some colored stickers. So the reason I have all this is because this is a free-form craft, which means that we're going to be creating our craft as we want to make it. It's art. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to create 2 cones. And I was thinking this paper would be really great. So I'm going to grab a brown marker. I'm going to look at the size of my paper, and I'm probably going to make a cone that's about that size. So let's go ahead and create our cones. Now the cool thing about brown paper bags is that there's 2 sides already together. So what I want to do is just take it and cut it out. I don't even have to hold it because it's holding itself. Let's continue to cut around, and there you go. I have my 2 cones. I'm going to move this to the side. And then I'm just going to take this one and make it match my other. So I'm going to take a brown marker. And I'm going to trace the outside so that they look the same. Maybe it would be a really good idea. Now you might have a different idea, but maybe one of them, let's see what it would look like if I created sort of like a cone pattern. Maybe like that. And maybe this one will be a little bit different. And then I'll go this way. That looks pretty neat. Now what I want to do is place it to get an idea of how much room I have to create my ice cream. So the first one I'm going to start with on this side is probably yellow. So for the first one, maybe I'll just play with it a little bit. I mean, you could draw your shapes on and cut them out as well. Maybe we'll do that after. But for this one, I think I like that. I think I'm going to make it bigger too. So to make it a little bit easier, maybe I'll go ahead and I will put this down with glue. Make it easier for me to work with. Do the other side. Like so. And I want to give them a little bit of room between each so that I have lots of room to play with. So because this is smaller, I'll go ahead and grab another one so that it's bigger on the bottom. So let's think maybe around that size. And I'm just going to go in and create my first layer of mint ice cream. Just like that. I like that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue down, and maybe I'll layer that one on top. That looks yummy. Maybe this is banana flavor. That'd be a little strange, wouldn't it? Banana and mint. Although I've never tried it. It could be delicious. Next, I'm going to grab some purple. I'm just going to go in, maybe make this one a little bit bigger on the top. Round it down. Now remember, you're doing whatever you feel like your delicious ice cream is going to be. Ho ho ho, that is a lot. I like it. I'm going to go on in and put glue right there. Wonderful. Next, I think I'll layer some pink in there. Yes. So let's go in like so. Perfect. And you'll notice that not everything is straight. ice cream, and ice cream falls, so you can put it in any direction that feels fun. Now, let's take a look at what we have here. These already look like gumballs. Maybe I want to go around and cut some of them out in a line and then add them to my ice cream. That sounds delicious. Or maybe they're candy filled with chocolate. They can be whatever you want them to be. Go around like so. Perfect. I think I'm going to place it right there. Let's grab our glue again and put it on. Yummy. Maybe I want to add a little bit of candy corn to the top. And I can either cut in the shape the candy corn is now, or just add it freeform. I like the idea of just putting it like so. Now, I do have some stickers, so I'm going to add those on. They might be gumballs too, or different kinds of candy. And I can just put them wherever I like. So let's start working on our second one. Let's put the yellow. I'm going to make the base a little bit bigger this time. And maybe change the shape up just a smidgen, like so. Do I want to face it down or up? I think I like the idea of it being down. So I'm going to grab my glue and I'm going to do it like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out another one like that. Maybe it's gumball flavor or strawberry or raspberry, whatever it is. I think it's delicious. Now I have some orange here too. My orange is a little bit smaller, but I think that I can add a couple of layers. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out 2. And that way I have it ready for when I want to layer in a second. Now remember, these are whatever shape you want them to be. I can even go over and change that up if I wanted to. Let's do that. That looks delicious. A little bit of red. The red is smaller, so I'm going to keep it. Go back in. I love this paper. And you may not have my paper, but you might have something very similar. So use your imagination and see how you want it to look. I'm going to go and finish this one. Come back around, just like that. Perfect. And I'm going to glue that right on like that. And let's continue on making our ice cream. What color have I not used yet? I see that I have some light blue here. I love that these colors match with my gumballs. So I want to kind of go in and see what shape I can create for the kind of the top. Now, I like that. Maybe I'll lift this up just a smidgen and put it on like so. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here then, so I don't have to move too much around. Press it down. Wow. Okay, let's see. We have some gold. I'm going to put some gold on here. So I'm just going to cut out little shapes. I don't even know what this is, but it's fancy and I like it. So I'm putting it on my ice cream. I like the way it sparkles. Maybe I'll do a little shape like that. And just go in and do a couple and then a couple more and see where we want to put them. And just play with your ice cream. Just play with your art and see how you feel. Maybe you have some things around the house or in your craft box that you could be adding to make it uniquely yours. Go ahead, have some fun. I see that I've got some cream here I have not used. I'm going to layer on up. Maybe make the shape a little bit like that. See how sprinkles. Put that on there. I have so many different flavors. If this were a real ice cream, woo, I'm gonna have a tummy ache. Let's put some more candy corn on. I'm gonna go around some of the shapes. And just put it like so. Oh, and I have this one already cut out. So maybe I'll put it just like that. I like how this is coming together. I have this piece of napkin. Maybe this could be a licorice of some sort. Just gonna take it and rip it. And let's add some texture. Maybe it's a candy strip that's gonna go on, and I can just kind of bend it and tweak it. It doesn't have to be flat at all. I can have it pop up if I want to. If your hands stick, don't worry about it. Just go in the direction of however this wants to go. Add a little bit like that, a little bit like that. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Let's add some over here because I have a little bit more. Just gonna drop it on down. That feels good. I have a bit of pipe cleaner that I was going to not even use, and so I put it in my craft box for moments like now. I'm gonna go ahead and twirl that until it makes kind of like a circle. That looks like a circle. Let's see if we can do it with our glue, if it'll stick, and if not, we'll just add a little bit of tape. Actually, I think that's gonna fit. Maybe I'll use the other one on my other ice cream, like so. Put it right at the top. If you put a little glob of glue, it'll hold it better. So if you find yours doesn't stick, just go back and make it a little bit bigger. Now the final thing that I want to do, actually I want to add a few more stickers on this one because this doesn't have any. Fun. So I'm going to grab my craft tray just to be able to catch my sparkles or my sprinkles. So I'm going to put glue randomly over. No rhyme or reason. There we go. That feels good. And then I can add a little bit more after. But remember, wherever you put your glue is where it's going to stick. Once we've covered it, we'll move this to the side. Go like this over top. So we get it all off our fingers. Now, we're just going to shake it onto the tray. Wonderful. I'm going to move this to the side. And everything that has glue is stuck. The last thing I want to do is I want to put the letter I, the capital I, like so, and the lowercase, or the little I, for ice cream. And there you have it. We have 2 ice cream cones, and they look delicious. There you've done it again, a super craft. I for ice cream. It looks delicious. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I'll see you next time.